Most of us have had the experience where we're talking with a friend about a product or an idea, and it eerily pops up on our phone as an advertisement on our favorite social media platform. It makes us feel uncomfortable, like our privacy was violated. Was your phone listening to you, or could it be something even scarier? In this video, I'll give you my take on this as a data professional, what I think is really happening, and what we can do about it, if anything. So are our phones really listening to us? The answer to that question isn't so clear-cut.
More likes, more subscribers.
Tools like Siri, Google, and Alexa are obviously listening in some way because they respond to our search when we explicitly talk to them. Companies are without a doubt also interested in experimenting with technology that is always listening. The real question is, have they implemented it yet? And if they haven't, why not? To the best of my knowledge, the main companies that we're seeing these ads on have not let these systems where they're listening to everything out into the world in large volumes. There are two main reasons why I don't think companies are going all the way with this yet. First, at this current time, always listening and processing all of the information that comes in is resource and energy intensive. It isn't to say that it couldn't be done, but it would likely be very, very expensive and power hungry for your phone or the servers to process all this information and to collect all this information at scale. The second reason is that of public opinion. If a company was actually doing this, it would be a major breach of trust between them and their customers. For many people, this would cross a line that might lead to product attrition. An interesting question arises is, would they even need this data? Would they even need to hear what you're talking about? Even without this data, they're doing a pretty incredible job of targeting ads. So much so that many people think they're listening in. Without access to this information, how are these companies able to do such a good job at predicting things? How are they so good at picking up things that we know we didn't even search? The first way that companies like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are able to make these hyper-specific recommendations is because they know your web and browsing information. While they aren't picking up your voice, they're privy to most of the data that we create online. This is a huge treasure trove of information for them. One of the other most influential pieces of information is not what you're searching or browsing, but what your friends and your family members are exploring. If your friend views a specific shoe brand online and are thinking about buying them, it isn't too much of a reach to think that you might also be a consumer of that brand. These companies know that you're friends, they know that you might share common interests, and after your friend searches those shoes, the algorithms know, and they might recommend that ad to you before your friend has even had a chance to tell you about them. While the algorithms are incredible at serving ads based on your network and your profile, as humans we also overlook an important fact. We have some cognitive biases. We see way more ads than you might expect in a day. According to Forbes, the average American sees between 4,000 and 10,000 ads per day. Based on the sheer volume, it's likely to see quite a few brands that you've talked about recently. From a psychology perspective, we're far more likely to pay attention to the ads that are relevant to us and mostly forget about all the other ones. The combination of good algorithms based on our networks and the volume of ads that we see creates the scary impression that our phones are listening or that they're psychic. So is this all bad news? Are we doomed to be variables in some large algorithm to maximize company profit forever? Depending on how you feel about this, I really don't think it's all bad. For many people, especially those across different cultures, they prefer to have customized ads rather than being shown a bunch of random stuff. These algorithms help us to find things that we're looking for with a lot more relative ease. On the other hand, if you feel violated and don't want to share this information, fortunately there are things that you can do to limit the amount of data that's provided to these systems. The first thing you can do is to stop allowing sharing on your devices. Apple has a nice new feature that doesn't allow information to be shared across different apps. In addition to that, if you're really serious, you could stop using social platforms. Some companies realize that this much information is creepy, and places like Google are planning to stop tracking as much user data in the future. They also have pledged to stop using web cookies as early as 2022. I think this is generally a good thing, but I also think that their analysis might have just gotten so good that they might not need to use tools like this in the future, but still achieve similar results. To end, this might be a scary message to some people. While I don't think companies are directly listening now, this doesn't mean that they don't have the technology to do so that would allow them to do this in the future. This was a little different style video, a bit of a reaction. I'd love to hear what you think about this information in the comment section below. As usual, thank you so much for watching and good luck on your data science journey. No.